Are you ready now? Is your desire to live the life that you've always dreamed of now outweighing the fear and the imposter syndrome that's been holding you back? Are you ready to make the decision to work towards those dreams, to stop holding yourself back? Are you ready to let go of the control, of the fear, of the limiting beliefs, so you can actually start to bring in this future that you've always envisioned for yourself? If you've not seen me before, my name is Abby the Mindset Fairy. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, motivational speaker and mindset guide. And my question for you today is, are you finally ready to start? Are you finally ready to commit yourself to making those dreams a reality? When we come up with these dreams, and it's not even that we come up with them, they just arrive in our head, in our soul, in that deepest, darkest part of ourselves, those aspirations that we desperately desire for our lives, the relationship, the career, the home, the friendship group, the location. When we yearn for that life, what is stopping you from doing it? What is stopping you from making that leap, making that jump? For most of us, it's fear. And that fear is born not from your opinion of yourself, but from the opinion of others. When we are children, we all dream of what we want to achieve in our lives, what we envisage how our life is going to look. And as children, we share that information with the people around us. But the people around us don't view life in the same way that we do. They look at it from their experience and they apply that to you. Usually out of a place of care and a place of love, because they don't want you to be disappointed. But it becomes a cycle. As children, we get told not to dream too big, to dream smaller, to set our goals more realistically. And then we grow up with that and we teach our own children that. And it becomes a cycle of everyone not reaching their potential out of the fear of that person who failed, however many generations ago it was. But what happens when you stop listening to that? What happens when you go back to what it is you wanted, what it is you dreamed about, and you start to think that that is possible? What happens when you learn how to listen to yourself, your true self, not the beliefs that were instilled in you, not the caution that was provided to you? When you start to listen to who you actually are as a person and what you actually want to achieve, what happens when you start to believe it? You then become unstuck. And you then start to be able to take the steps towards the life that you've always wanted. And it seems so easy. But those limiting beliefs, that ancestral information that is passed down to us, is really difficult to shake. And you will stumble. You will have times where those beliefs will come back in again. And where the people around you will be going, what are you doing? This isn't the plan. This was never the plan for you. This isn't the plan for people like us. And you start to believe them again. And you start to pull yourself back again. But I'm here to tell you that you don't have to listen. Not every piece of advice is going to be relevant to you. Take it on board. Thank them for their opinion, and then do what's right for you and keep going. each time you get to a next stage, you will feel yourself pull back. Acknowledge it, learn from it and move forward. That's what spirituality is all about. That's what coming into alignment with our higher self is all about. It's not listening to the external forces around us, it's listening to that internal compass. Learning and understanding why you think that way and reprogramming yourself back to where you were as a child, back to where anything was possible. The sky was the limit, or even further. And when we start and carry on and consistently work towards those manifestations, those goals, that dream life, and we become open to the opportunities around us, that's when the magic starts to happen. And then as it starts to come in, the proof that this is working will come in. But you need to reprogram your mindset. You need to believe in yourself. The way that I believe in you. The way that Spirit believes in you. The way that your childhood self believed in you. You will have setbacks. You will have times where everything feels like it's falling apart. But remember, things have to fall apart to create space for new. You cannot live in your dream life with the exact same constraints that you've got at the moment, because then you would be living your dream life. People will fall away. Jobs will fall away. Homes will fall away. Hobbies will fall away. Parts of yourself that you thought were just part of who you are will fall away to make room for you to step into your true self, to make room for you to step into this life that you always envisaged for yourself, for this life that's always seemed unachievable. If you want to make $1 billion company, you have to start somewhere. Microsoft was started in a garage. Netflix was a postal DVD rental company. Amazon was a bookstore. When we start to believe that anything is possible, the people that are at the top of their game all received criticism, all received people around them going, but that's not achievable, that's never going to work, that's not going to happen, people like us don't do that, people with our backgrounds don't do that. But they did, because their desire for their outcome outweighed the fear of failure. So what do you want to achieve? What do you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on why you can't? Or do you want to focus on what you gain from it when you do? Because it's that mindset, it's that belief, that core belief that you can do this. We all have it within us. Every single person has it within them to create the life that they've wanted. And that will be different for everyone. But you have the ability, because you wouldn't have the dream if you didn't. So start focusing on that. Focus on your desire to create better for yourself. And when you get pulled back, because you will, get back up and try again. And it's through the process of that it starts to come in. You can absolutely do this. You just need to believe in yourself and stop listening to the people around you. You can do this. And we all believe that you can.